Hi there, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I just received your page in Asia, thank you. Okay, good. Okay. So I'm gonna pull your spread, but first I'm gonna clear out the deck, okay? Let's see. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I'm glad you came around. I'm glad you came around. I was feeling tonight that some people needed their messages, and so I wanted to come around and fill them in. So let's get your messages. I'm already seeing one card flip out, and it's the Strength card here. I'm seeing the Strength card. It's showing itself. It just flipped over while clearing out the deck. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take that card out. Okay. Oh, thank you, Asia. I see your other payment. Thank you. Now let's look into things and see what's going on. Oh, two more cards just flipped out, and they literally flipped out like this. Get the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to put that on the side, and I feel like this is very much a huge sign, but I will discuss this shortly after I shuffle the cards. So I'm just going to put that on the side right now. So far we have this, and we have the very first card that came out, the Strength card. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Shuffle the deck. Alrighty. Now let's get to shuffling. Actually, this is better to do it this way. Oh boy. So there's a lot of blockage going on, I'm seeing, and more importantly, feeling. I'm trying to get these cards together so we can shuffle, but Spirit's gonna let us know what's going on. There we go. So I'm gonna shuffle 5 times. Excuse me. 1, 2. Oh, this deck now feels a lot better. It feels much clearer. 3. 2 more shuffles. 4. 5. 1 second, let me just do a volume check here. Make sure my volume is all the way up. Okay, there we go. So, bottom of the deck. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Death card. Okay. I'm going to take that out. Let's pull some other messages. Okay. Spirit, any messages for Asia? First card out is a Lovers in the reverse. Next card. Next card is the Six of Cups in the reverse. Oh, wow. A bunch of cards wanted to come out together, Asia. A bunch of cards just came out together. Let's see what's out here. First card is a Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card is a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card is the World card in the reverse. Card after that is the Magician card. Wow, a lot of cards came out together. Next card is the Knight of Wands. Next card, last card, is the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. So let me look at your cards and see what's going on. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. All right. Let's see. There's been an ending, but Spirit, the universe is not turning the wheel. There's been an ending, but the universe is not turning the wheel. So this might not be what was supposed to happen. And I want to look at your cards that came out before, in the beginning, before your actual spread had come out. These three cards here. Because I feel like out of all the cards, these three are the most important. I feel like you feel as though you have to be strong to move forward without someone. But there's something within you that's sort of like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. There's something within you that just might not feel right about moving forward. Let me look at the rest of your cards. Hold on. Oh, wow. This is so interesting because half of your spread is in the reverse and the rest of the half is in the upright. Yeah. So what happened was you might have felt disconnected. This connection might have felt disconnected and sort of lost its, I don't want to say touch. I'm trying to find a word to describe it. It almost lost its connection a bit. It almost lost its connection. I want to try to hold all the cards. I'm going to show you in a second. But here's the thing. It's sort of, now I know it said that this, I know I said before that this ending wasn't destined, you know, with these two cards. But I feel like the va-va-voom that was lost in this connection was destined. Because I'm looking at all of these cards here. The Lover's card is in the reverse. The Six of Cups is in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It's almost like somewhere along the line, this connection, I got the word on the tip of my tongue, but it's almost like this connection lost something. Its power almost. Its power of the actual connection. In the connection. It's almost as if this connection lost its power of how close you two were. There was some loss of power between you two. And perhaps there was some distance between you, emotional distance. In other words, what I'm trying to say, it kind of weared off. It's like a pair of shoes that, one moment, I'm trying to describe. pair of shoes that you bought, you know, and they were your favorite at one point in time, and you spent time with the shoes by actually wearing them quite often, and they became your favorite shoes, but then you put them in the closet one day, and then you wore another pair of shoes, and then you left them in the closet another day, and then another day, and another day, and it just kind of lost its momentum. I feel like that's what happened with this connection. In the middle, well, actually, I'm noticing that these 4 cards that I just showed you, these 4 right here, are all part of the past. Because you're reading, your first tier has 8 cards. This is the first 4, all in the reverse. Now, not to say that the other half is not in the reverse, but all of them are in the reverse. And this has to do with the past. And I feel like this is all about in symbol of those pair of shoes. There's a loss in power of this connection. As we move on to the next 4 cards, I'm seeing that there's an end of a cycle that's being had and a rebirth of a new one. A rebirth of a new one here. You see, I love this here, these 2 cards. Those 2 cards are very important. Most people would focus on the last 2, but as my intuition, I'm focusing on these 2. Because those 2 cards are all about initiating, activating. And I feel as though there is a rebirth going to be had. And I feel as though someone is going to be responsive to the energy that you bring. I feel like this magician is you. C'est vous. I feel like this magician is you. I feel like this is you right here. And I feel like this is your person. I feel like you are manifesting your person. Now, let me get some angel messages from your angel spirits and guides, okay? Let me see. I'm going to do 3 shuffles for the Angel Tarot deck right now. This is the Angel Tarot deck. Let's see what's going on, if there are any messages that they want to send you. I'm going to do 5 shuffles. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost feel like you're doing a love, energetic invitation. I don't think you're doing voodoo or anything, or even energetic voodoo. Some people have that energetic voodoo. They can call in the person they really want or manifest what they really want. I don't even think it's that. I think it's your love energy. I feel like your love energy is calling in your person, this person. And the Knight of Wands is all about rushing in. But I feel like this Knight of Wands is going to rush into you because they miss you. And I feel like at the end of the day, take that back, end of the day. I feel like your truth is that you really miss them. And so, I always talk about push and pull in my live streams and readings and private reads everywhere. I talk about push and pull. And I feel like you are pulling them in and they are pushing themselves towards you. That's the balance. People mostly think balance is pull and pull or push and push. No, it's the opposite. And here in these 2 cards, you have total opposite energy. The Knight of Wands here on the left, this one, is all about rushing in quickly. He's sort of seen as, the Knight is sort of seen as you know, the playboy or someone with bad intentions who just rushes on in to get what they want. Maybe they just want some nookie or just to, you know, drop by real quick and leave real quick. The Knight of Cups is more serious, more soft-spoken, more open-hearted, more cautious, but when they open their heart, they mean it. They're total two opposite energies. Push, pull. Now let me finish your angel cards here. Let's do 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Okay. Spirit, give me some angel messages for this spread. Wow. 4 of Pentacles. First card that came out, control. Yeah, someone's holding on to this energy. Let's keep going though before I will translate the cards. Let me keep going. Spirit, give me some more angel. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, the dedication card, but in the reverse. Spirit, give me some more. Wow. The King of Wands in the reverse came out. Leadership. Okay. Spirit, give me next card. The World card. Angel of Success in the reverse. I'm going to keep going. Spirit, any more messages for this deck? The High Priestess in the reverse. Angel of Power. And keep going. Any more messages, Spirit? Nope, that was the last card. Okay, let me look at your cards for a moment. Now it's interesting because 5 angel cards are here. 5 can sometimes indicate change. I don't believe that when 5 automatically comes out that it means automatically change. For me, I believe that it can potentially indicate change. But let me look at your angel messages one moment. So interesting. So interesting. So I'm going to dissect your messages here for a second. And, okay, so you have 5 cards here. I'm dissecting them completely. The push and pull, again, is demonstrating itself in these angel messages. 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, first of all, the 4 of Pentacles, for me, this represents, another example of push and pull. Because the 4 of Pentacles, this card here, is all about holding on. And the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is all about letting go. Stepping back, really, is what I was hearing. Okay. Now, the next card, the third card out of the 5 cards, literally the middle card, is the King of Wands, leadership in the reverse. I'm getting deja vu right now regarding this card. Someone who's not showing their maturity. I'm going to put that in the middle just for a quick second. Now the next 2 cards, the World card and the High Priestess card in the reverse. This is all about a rebirth, almost like a do-over, I'm hearing. And the High Priestess, though, is all about disconnection from what you really should be, what you should really be addressing. Some people say this is disconnection from intuition. You're not using your intuition. That may be true, but I feel like this is more of like a lack of attention to what you should be doing. And so Spirit wants to, end the cycle and have you walk into a do-over. Have you walk into a do-over and really pay attention to the details. But in between these 2 sets of cards, like I said, is that immature energy, the King of Wands. I'm going to clarify who this King of Wands is. Spirit, who is this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? Ah, interesting. The Knight of Cups wants to clarify the King of Wands. I want to get one more card. Give me more details, Spirit, for the Knight of Cups here. Wow, the card just like flew. The Nine of Wands in the reverse had come out to clarify the Knight of Cups. Now I want to get a channel's message. Spirit, give me a channel's message for this set. It looks like to me someone was immature in the past, but I'm hearing they're stepping up and they're not playing any more games. They're dropping their guard. They're letting their guard down. Now remember what I said before keep in mind, the whole do-over and for change, paying attention to what you should focus on, the details. This could be your energy, but we're going to see. Spirit, give me a channel's message for this set. I feel like it's your person, but I want to make sure. Spirit, give me a message. First message came out. I should have gone into the armed services. Now, while that might be true, I feel like, again, that's just demonstrating, it's just symbolic of someone stepping up and getting serious this time, not playing around. Spirit, give me some more messages. Whose energy is this? Next message. Go to them in May. So this actually might be your energy. Give me one more card. Give me one more card. I feel like already, I'm going to keep channeling the message. I feel like this is you, Asia. I feel like what happened is that you're realizing that actually being vulnerable and open in love, even if it fails, no matter what, it's more important to be vulnerable in love than to not be, no matter what the outcome may be. Tease them with more pictures. Spirit, let's just do one more deck. Give me another channel message for this set, Spirit. Give me one more. 2 cards. Not really. I look for everyone. I look for you and everyone I meet. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're this knight. I keep saying knight. I feel like you are this, one moment, I kept saying, So this is so interesting. Wow. I kept saying Knight of Wands for this card, but this card, Asia, is actually the King of Wands. It's not the Knight of Wands. Now I'm just realizing, I'm backing up for a moment, because the Knight of Wands was in the beginning of your reading. Remember these 2 cards? This one here is the Knight of Wands. So this is actually you. This is actually you. I feel like you're going to end up realizing that wearing your heart on your sleeve in a do-over session is actually what is needed for you to gain the strength, which came out, remember in the beginning of the spread, for you to gain the strength and understand that cutting out possibilities before they even show themselves is just never going to work in love. That's what I feel like. I feel like this reading is all about you and your vulnerability with love. And that your strength is really understanding that cutting out things too quickly is just not going to work in love. That's what this is about. And so, like I said, I kept saying the knight, where is it? Right here. I kept saying for this card, which is actually a king, I kept calling it the knight. It just, Spirit wanted me to say that. But this is actually the Knight of Wands that I was telling you about. You're transforming from someone who's like, how do I say? From someone's like, yeah, you know, like playing it cool. Like, yeah, you know, I'm just kind of, you know, giving, you know, dating a try. Or maybe you might say something more light, or like, yeah, you know, I'm just taking it easy. I'm not really looking for the one. But Spirit's trying to tell you, like, open up. Don't do that anymore. So this is past energy. That's you. No more casual, protective, safe language. No more, yeah, you know, we'll see, you know, going with the flow. Spirit's like, no, open up your heart. It's okay to be like, yeah, I am looking for love. And I feel like I said, you're getting a do-over. You're getting a do-over, but don't be disconnected from Spirit. The High Priestess in the reverse is all about being disconnected from God. Now, I feel like this connection fell through the wayside because of that approach with your person. Like, you know, I'm just kind of seeing what's happening, you know. In other words, playing it cool. No more, where's those cards? No more playing it cool. Jump right on in. It's okay to jump right on in with your heart on your sleeve, wearing your heart on your sleeve and opening it up. Yeah, it's okay when this person comes around, since you're manifesting them, and they will come around. It's okay that when they come around, for you to drop your guard down. You will finally know after this reading that, hey, Spirit's instructing you to let your guard down. That is how things will work out if you do. Because this person wants to come through with an offer of love. This is a slow knight on its horse. Someone who has thought about things for quite a while. This is not someone who just rushes on in and doesn't think. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that right there, my dear. That is your reading. I love this reading. And you know what is interesting? Remember I said the whole 5 cards here? Smack dab in the middle is that immature energy. But you're going to get grounded after this reading because you're going to realize that wearing your heart on your sleeve is the way to go. Is the way to go. I feel like it lost its momentum because you weren't wearing your heart on your sleeve. That's why. And I'm not saying it's all you. It does take 2 to tango. You know, he had his part. But I'm saying for you, I feel like that's the way to keep the momentum going. That's the way to get excited about the pair of shoes and not leave them in the closet. Because when you leave a pair of shoes in the closet for too long, what happens? They get dusty. And sometimes they get forgotten. You don't want your shoes to get forgotten. It's a pair. A pair is 2. 2 come together. 2 are supposed to be together. You've got 2 feet. You need 2 shoes. 1 pair. So when we don't forget, we have that 1 pair made of 2. When we do forget, the pair is lost in dust, forgotten, and what do? We look for a new pair of shoes to be complete, to feel good. Newness. We're like, oh, forget those pair of shoes. Who needs them? They've been sitting in my closet forever. I don't need them anymore. But you want to avoid that. You don't want your person to say, forget those pair. I'll just go buy a new pair of Nikes or whatever they want, you know. I'll go buy a new pair of heels or whatever. No. Keep the momentum going. That's your reading, my dear. I like your reading. I like it. The only loss that we can encounter in this life is not sharing our heart with another. Like I said, this ending was not destined. But there's a redo. Like I said, there's a start over, so don't panic. There's a start over. And I feel like that's why you're here. And you might have to go to this person. You might be the one to needing to go and say, hey, I love you, I miss you. Or just something like, hi, I've been thinking about you. I can't get you off of my mind, but something heartfelt, nothing safe, no more safety, something heart language, okay? You're welcome, my dear, you're welcome. Thank you. I think you'll be just fine. I think you'll be just fine. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Oh, that's a teal. It's a light teal color. It's a little bit, I know I have the lights off a little bit on this end, but yeah, you can see it. Yeah. You can see it a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm not going to be on here for too long because it's getting a little bit late. So, I'll be here for 15 more minutes to accept, readings. If you want to reserve a reading, go ahead. You have 15 minutes to do that. Otherwise, this live stream will be ending, okay? I hear that. Hi, Sarah. If you need payment information is in the video description if you want to get a quickie reading, okay? Hi, guys. Welcome. Let's see. Let me break this. 15.